Jets Nation, welcome back to another Jets Media live stream. Today is a great day to be a freaking New York Jets fan. He fires it over the middle, touchdown! Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets tie the football game! It's a toss to Breece Hall. Breece Hall cuts up the middle. Breece Hall's loose! Breece Hall's gone! Breece Hall is gone! He walks into the end zone! That's a Jets touchdown! Score's there for the game winner! That's New York Jets, new era Robert style of football right there. Breaking news, the New York Jets got him! Aaron Rodgers is officially a member of the New York Jets! The vibe amongst his fan base is just a really awesome thing to watch our fans have a reason to be excited. This Jets team is ready to take flight this year.
We're going to show the world today what Jets football is about. Let's go. All we need is us. All we need.
I got high expectations for them, and you should too. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go Jets. Jets.
Jets, Jets, Jets.
Let's go! Good morning, Jets fans. The good news doesn't stop pouring in with this team, man. I don't know what is going on, but it has been such a good couple days with these Jets. Couple of months. Breece Hall's back. The day after Dalvin Cook is signed, Breece Hall is officially back practicing with the New York Jets. Wow. Let's go. The best running back duo in the NFL. Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook. The best running back room in the NFL. Add in Michael Carter and Izzy and Bam Knight. This Jets team is deep. They have a big decision to make at running back because obviously they can't hold on to all 5 of the running backs. But that is a really good problem to have when you have too many good players in one position where you got to get rid of one of them. This is great news, folks. Breece Hall. Everybody yesterday was talking about, oh, maybe Breece Hall will start on the IR now because we got Dalvin Cook. And Breece Hall was like, yeah, right. You think the signing of Dalvin Cook has anything to do with my injury? Nah, I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing. But Breece Hall has been way ahead of his recovery ever since he got his surgery. Robert Saleh has been optimistic of him playing week number 1, and that has not changed. The addition of Dalvin Cook has nothing to do with Breece Hall having any sort of setback, folks. The vision has always been a 1-2 punch of Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook for week number 1, and that stays true with Michael Carter being subbed in as that third back with Izzy as well. I love it. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Grab your coffee, grab your water, grab your tea, whatever you like to drink in the morning, because we got some stuff to talk about. Because this Jets team is stacked. It's loaded with offensive weapons. And, bro, we're not even going to be talking about the defense in today's show. We're not even going to be talking about the defense because we're going to let that just sit on the back burner because the defense is the best part of this team, by the way. We're all hyped up about the running back room. We're all hyped up about Aaron Rodgers. We're hyped up about Garrett Wilson. But newsflash, the defense is what the best part of this organization is. And the Jets defense has a chance to be the best defense in the NFL. And I can't say with a straight face this offense is going to be the best in the NFL. Could be one of the best, maybe not the best, but the defense has that ability. So this offense is freaking loaded right now. Now, I don't understand some of you guys on Twitter, I'm seeing, and listen, not every fan is going to be satisfied. Everybody has their own opinions, but I don't understand the perspective of, hey, I love what we got. Why are we going after Dalvin Cook? This Jets team isn't satisfied, folks. Yeah, we have Breece Hall coming back. Yeah, we have Carter. We have a promising rookie. We have somebody going to year number 2 in Bam Knight, who's a promising undrafted free agent. But why not go out there and sign a 1-year deal? Why are we complaining? Why are there some people complaining off a 1-year contract? It's an overpay. It's 1 year. Rodgers took a freaking pay cut for this exact reason. It's a 1-year deal for Dalvin Cook. And now with Breece Hall already on his way back, bro, there is not a better 1-2 punch in the NFL. There is not. There isn't. There's good 1-2 punches around the league. Absolutely. Hell, even the New England Patriots got better with the 1-2 punch with Stevenson and Ezekiel Elliott. That's the best 1-2 punch next to Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. Sorry, Miami. Sorry, Buffalo. But what a day for the AFC East yesterday. Miami Dolphins fans and Buffalo Bills fans are sitting back like, well, not really the Bills fans because they didn't really expect to make a move for any of these guys. But Dolphins fans, ooh, I don't know. I've never seen a fan base be more flippy-floppy in my life. All I saw is Dolphins fans these past few months begging Dalvin Cook to be a Dolphin, pleading that he will be a Dolphin. He's not going to the Jets. He's using the Jets. Oh, that was the narrative. He's using the Jets. He's using the Jets. He's using the Jets. Yeah, right. He's using the Jets. Now he's a Jet. Dalvin Cook is washed up. I never wanted him. I like who we have anyway. Oh, it's hilarious. It's so freaking hilarious, bro. This is amazing to see. Oh, my gosh. So with Breece Hall coming back so quick, this gives him such a good advantage of being ready for week number 1 because right now it's August 15th, and he's going to have a lot of weeks of practice to get ready to go. Because I was worried the Jets are going to activate him like the week before week 1 and throw him out there. But now he's going to be limited. They're going to ease his way out there. They're not going to rush him back. They understand. And by the way, if you guys didn't know this, Dalvin Cook is not going to be practicing with this Jets team until next week. He's expecting his first child, and he's still coming off that shoulder injury. So this is excellent stuff. Like, we have so much depth at the running back position. And I feel like Jets fans need to start realizing how valuable the running back position is with this team because I feel like there's a misconstrued conception of the running back position around the NFL. Oh, the running back position is not valuable. There's a big thing with the whole Jonathan Taylor situation with the Colts. Saquon Barkley didn't get paid. Just because running backs aren't getting paid around the NFL does not mean they're not valuable for an organization, in my opinion. This Jets team needs playmakers. They're more than just running the football. They can catch the ball out of the backfield. You throw a little slip screen to Dalvin Cook. He could take it to the house. You throw a little slip screen to Breece Hall. He could take it to the house. You throw a slip screen to Michael Carter. He will get the first down. I'm sick of hearing the Michael Carter slander, by the way. This does not mean anything bad about Michael Carter. Michael Carter brings a big dimension. You do not want the same type of running back throughout the running back room. And I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter, oh, Richie, Izzy's already better than Carter. Oh, Bam Knight's better than Carter. Relax. Michael Carter is running back 3, and I will stand on that. Izzy is going to be a stud, but he's a rookie and hasn't done anything yet, and that's not a knock on Izzy. I got all the expectations for Izzy in his rookie season, but stop disrespecting Michael Carter, please, okay? He had a down year in year number 2 in his standards. Don't forget what he did as a rookie. And also think about what he had against him in year 2 last year with Mike LaFleur, with the injured offensive line, with no pass attack, with the whole defense just zoning in on the run. The odds were against Carter. So I'm sick of hearing. I go out there and I tweet out who is the best running back trio, and I include Hall, Cook, and Carter, and Jets fans start roasting me. Izzy's better than Carter already. I'm like, relax. Okay, Izzy can prove that, but he hasn't proved that yet. Okay, enough. If there's a running back that's expendable on this roster, it's Bam Knight. And that's the unfortunate reality, man. When you're a good organization, you have to make harsh cuts. It's the reality. It's a damn good problem to have, man. It's a damn good problem to have. And Michael Carter as running back 3, bro, this is what I've been saying since the start of this whole Dalvin Cook situation, because there's been a lot of people asking me, do we need Dalvin Cook? And if you look at it from the perspective that the Jets are really going all in, Dalvin Cook is a damn good freaking football player, bro. Arguably, now hear me out here, Arguably, Dalvin Cook is the best running back on the Jets right now. Wonder why? Because he's proven he's a veteran, 4-time Pro Bowler. That's not a knock on anybody on the team. It's not a knock on Breece Hall. But Breece is coming off an ACL. Okay? So that's what I need to remind people. This is a team that's never satisfied. This is a team that is going to go all in. Aaron Rodgers gave a pay cut for this exact reason, folks. This exact reason. There's a reason why. We got big-time talent at the running back spot. And stop thinking of the running back position as running backs only. They're playmakers. They're playmakers. They can make plays out of the backfield outside of just being handed the ball up the middle. Does that make sense? Right? These running backs can run routes. Aaron Rodgers is going to flip them the ball. We saw Zach Wilson against the Panthers. What was the game plan? Tight ends and running backs, tight ends and running backs, tight ends and running backs. A wide receiver barely caught a football. Now, that's obviously not going to happen with Rodgers out there, but the running back position, you need to have fresh legs. Think of it as the defensive line. All I hear from Jets fans, because there's always something to complain about, we got to get this defensive lineman more snaps, this defensive lineman more snaps. Why are we running a deep rotation? Play this guy every single snap. You got to have fresh legs, and that's what this running back room is going to be like. It's going to be a running back by committee. They're going to give Dalvin Cook a couple carries, and then they're going to sub him out. And they're going to throw in Breece Hall out there, and then they're going to throw in Michael Carter out there, and they're going to feel out the game, and then whoever gets the hot hand is going to be getting the boatload of the carries that game. Similarly to the defensive line. The defensive lines in the first 2 quarters are going to be a rotation, and whoever got the hot hand out there is going to get all the snaps in the second half. That's the reality. That's it. It's a luxury, folks. It's a luxury. This Jets football team has what it takes to be one of the better offenses in the NFL now, and the only thing that's holding them back is the offensive line, and I genuinely believe that the offensive line issues is a little more blown up from the fan base in my eyes, because it's more to do with injuries than anything. And guess what? They're healthy right now, knock on wood. It's not like we have any injuries to be worried about. Dwayne Brown's returning soon. Mekhi Becton is coming off a really good game against the Panthers. Max Mitchell and Billy Turner are fighting it out. We got a good, healthy competition at center, and we got 2 darn good guards. I mean, Elijah Vera Tucker is the best player on the offensive line. And then Tomlinson's no scrub, but he is coming off a down year, and Jets fans are going to be asking him to be a way better player than he was last year. That's for damn sure. So the offensive line is it's not as bad as some people think in my eyes. And also, everyone's like, oh, why are we doing this? We need offensive linemen. Save the money for an offensive lineman. Guys, who are we going to get? What offensive lineman is just available? Do you realize that you got to look at what's available on the market? It's so much easier said to go get a great offensive lineman right now than done. There's no great or good offensive lineman that a team is just going to hand over to the Jets for a mid-round pick. It doesn't happen, folks. You got to get more realistic. You got to understand you can't just be like, Joe Douglas, go get an offensive lineman. That's what we need. Bro, there's no offensive lineman available. Go get Zach Martin. Zach Martin was never getting traded. He was holding out. He's been a Cowboy his whole life. He did not want to go to practice because he wants to get paid, and that's all said and done. I never, ever brought into that Zach Martin hype. It's never going to happen. There's no offensive lineman available in free agency that's better than what we have right now, and there's no offensive lineman that a team is just going to trade away at this point of the season. Do you realize that? Do you realize that? It's okay to be concerned about the offensive line, but you got to realize that there's no offensive lineman out there that the Jets can just miraculously bring in that's better than what we already have. Okay? I'm not saying just fall in love with the offensive line we have right now, but stop saying, why is Joe Douglas not going in to get offensive line? Douglas, go get us an offensive lineman. It's just like not realistic. That's my point. It's not realistic. You can't just go out there and sign an offensive lineman off the street and expect him to be better than what we have. Okay? So if that's our only weakness, hey, we've been worse before. We've been way worse before. And I love how this fan base now, the only complaint that we have is worry about one player that they love getting cut. You have any idea how unreal that is based off where we've came? We've come so far. We have so many playmakers where I saw some Jets fans worried about players getting upset with not getting the ball. That is the best problem I've ever heard for this Jets team to have. Oh, we have too many mouths to feed, and some people might get upset. Good. Good. Do I have to remind you where this Jets team was 3 to 4 years ago? We had Jermaine Kearse, Jerome Peak. I mean, I don't even want to think back of those times. But this Jets team has never had offensive weapons. What has always been the excuse for us? Oh, Sam Darnold didn't have good weapons around him. The Jets failed him. Oh, Zach Wilson, his rookie season, he didn't have good weapons around him. The Jets failed him. It's not the case anymore. Now, the Jets are spoiling the quarterback. The Jets are spoiling Aaron Rodgers. We're spoiling Nathaniel Hackett. There's so many weapons. You realize how insane that is? And you know who deserves all the credit for that? You guessed it, Joe freaking Douglas. Joe Douglas has prioritized weapons, and he came here without weapons. He trades up to get Breece Hall. He drafts Michael Carter. He drafts Elijah Moore. Didn't work out. Trades him away, which eventually helps out the Jets get their hopeful franchise center in Joe Tippmann. You draft Garrett Wilson. You bring in 2 tight ends. You bring in Dalvin Cook. You find Bam Knight in the undrafted free agency pool last year. You draft Izzy Abanikanda. You bring in Allen Lazard, give him the highest paid wide receiver contract. Folks, do I have to remind you guys something real quick? The New York Jets, listen to this because some of you guys might not know this. The New York Jets handed out the largest wide receiver contract this offseason, and they handed out the largest running back contract in the NFL this offseason. Allen Lazard, Dalvin Cook. This Jets team is all in. What more do you need? What more evidence do you want? The Jets are opening up the bank, and you also got to give Woody Johnson some credit there because he's allowing that to happen. Joe Douglas is paying, but he's paying smartly. Usually, when the Jets hand out these contracts, they don't make sense. Oh, Tremaine Johnson. Oh, we're re-signing Muhammad Wilkerson. At the time, it looked good. Oh, Le'Veon Bell, here's this contract. And we're overpaying. But this time, it feels like value. We brought in Allen Lazard. We gave him a big contract. The Jets feel confident of him being here for 4 seasons. You go out there, you get in Dalvin Cook. That's the largest running back contract handed out this offseason. That's the largest wide receiver contract handed out this offseason. What does that tell you? What does that freaking tell you about this team, man? Things are changing. And Jets fans need to get over the fact that this is a new era of Jets football. Soak it in. Stop being, content with what we have and realize that there has to be some improvement, even if it feels like we don't need it. That's the difference here, man. That's the difference. We still got money, plenty of it. Exactly. Why are people complaining that we gave Cook too much money when we didn't? Still got money to play with. Bell for us was the biggest bust running back sign. And I saw somebody compare the Cook signing to Bell. Oh my gosh, is that a big difference? We gave Bell a 4-year deal, big time money, to be the face of the offense. We're signing Dalvin Cook to be the number 2 running back for 1 season. Such a big difference. Kimberly, what's up? She says, did I miss you? Breece reaction. Can I have it again? You did miss it. You got to rewind it. Breece Hall is back, and I'm so excited because this tells us that Breece Hall, this is telling us that Robert Saleh, everything that he's been saying about Breece being ahead of the curve, he's going to be back at practice. He's not lying to us. He was right. Breece is on his way back. He's going to be practicing in limited fashion today, and he's slowly coming back. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, my gosh. Kelly, a parade. That's the only thing I need. Me too, Kelly. Me too. That's what we all need. More moves coming. The moves don't stop. Pats fan with a question for Jets Nation. Who do you guys want to start at right tackle? That seems to be the lone question mark left. So if Dwayne Brown is the plug-in at left tackle, then the answer is Mekhi Becton. But my thing is Mekhi Becton has not took a rep at right tackle all camp. So I don't know how they're just going to throw him out there at right tackle. So if Mekhi Becton wins that left tackle job, I would like Max Mitchell to be there. It's interesting, man. It really is. Apparently, Billy Turner is the front runner for right tackle, which I find interesting. But, just assuming Dwayne Brown is going to be left tackle, I want Mekhi to get that right tackle spot. But I would prefer Mekhi at left tackle. It's a lot of things that the Jets got to figure out. And I think the offensive line, who's going to play at what position, it's going to be figured out this week. Dalvin and Breece, damn, I'm going to make a separate video. I was going to make a video this morning before this news about Breece Hall being activated that the New York Jets have the best running back room in the NFL, and it's not close. It's not even close. How about Mekhi at guard? That is not possible. Mekhi Becton is a tackle. He cannot go inside. No way. I'm not sold on Tomlinson. Now, listen, Tomlinson, the cool thing about Tomlinson is he's not awful. That's the thing about Tomlinson we have to realize. He's not awful. He might not be great like he was for the 49ers, but he's not a bad player, right? We don't need to sell ourselves on Tomlinson being an all-pro because I don't think that it's going to happen. Even though it's possible. He was a Pro Bowler when we signed him. But he's a durable guy that's a veteran that understands football. I like Tomlinson at left guard. And don't forget, he was a Pro Bowler when we signed him. And he had a down year last year with a mess of a team. TG Beats with the first super chat of the morning. Appreciate you, bro. I've been a fan of the Jets since Martin led the league in rushing. I got to see some good seasons. Let's bring it back. Hell yeah. Appreciate that, man. You know what this Dalvin Cook signing reminds me of? Signing LaDainian Tomlinson and helping us go all the way, pairing up with Sean Green to the AFC Championship. LaDainian Tomlinson was past his prime with the Chargers, went to the second team. Dalvin Cook, past his prime with the Vikings, going to his second team. Just sounds like a freaking LT signing if I ever saw one. TJ Beats, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Smash the like. Only 60 likes. And Jets, remind the folks, only 60 likes. You guys can do better than that, right? Come on now. You guys can do better than that, right? We got Breece Hall activated. Oops. We got Breece Hall activated. Dalvin Cook signed. Show some love to the chat, baby. Last time I checked, Dalvin had over 1,000 yards last season and is a Pro Bowl running back the last 4 years. Haters going to hate. And Jack, do I have to remind you this as well? He was a Pro Bowler the last 4 years, but not only did he have over 1,000 yards last year, he had over 1,000 yards the past 4 years. And people say he's washed. Just like they say Rodgers is washed. Oh, it's gorgeous. So how are you guys enjoying my quarterback so far, says Cheddarhead. We are enjoying him very much so. I cannot ask for a better welcome of Aaron Rodgers to this Jets team, man. I really can't. Everything about him, not even talking about his on-the-field presence, but off-the-field presence, the way he's handling the media, the way he's being a leader, the way he's galvanizing the locker room, the way he's embodying a mindset. I can go on and on and on and on of how good and how much I'm enjoying Aaron Rodgers. So thank you for him. Let's go. Cook has the Dolphins circled on the schedule. I love it. Dolphins fans are pivoting. Who's the running back that's left out? I have to guess Bam Knight. Aaron Rodgers will help Zach Wilson so much as well. Yes, he will. That's another reason why I'm loving it. What do you think our record is going to be for the first 6 games? I'm hopeful it's 3-3. That's the bare minimum. If we go 3-3 in those first 6 games, we're going to be good. You know, obviously 2-4 is worst case scenario. Hey, we can go 4-2. We can go 5-1 if this Jets team is really that good. But based off of the schedule and looking at the opponents, give me 3-3 minimum. Win 3 of those 6 games. Go into the bye week at 500. The schedule eases up. Let's go on a win streak. Let's go on a win streak at the end of the year. I mean, I know you guys 6-0, 4-2. Of course, Mo says 2-4, 5-1. I mean, yeah, these would be great. And by the way, even if the Jets do start 2-4, season's not over. I know that at that time it's going to feel that way. And it's going to be a lot depending on what's going on, if there's any injuries. But even if they start 2-4, does not mean the season's over. They can go on a 5-game win streak. They can win 7 of the last 9 games. It's not going to happen. But hey. Will McDonald will hit the Parsons trajectory. No idea who he is when we selected him, but now he'll be a steal in hindsight. I think Jermaine Johnson's on that way as well, changing that number to 11. Hell yeah, baby. Louis. Sign Risner to compete at right guard and move AVT to right tackle. I don't know, man. I don't know if I like that. I'd rather AVT stay at right guard and stick with what we got at tackle, man. I don't think we realize how freaking good AVT is at right guard compared to tackle. Not a knock on him at tackle, but I love AVT at guard. He has all pro upside. So I'm going to pass on that personally. Appreciate the donation, my friend. Barnes is my favorite sleeper pick. Yeah, he has been killing it in camp, killing it in the preseason. I cannot say enough good things about Barnes, man. I've been shocked with his development. During the draft, not one of my least favorite picks, and I'm so happy to be wrong. Bam will take that spot. He's built better and has a higher ceiling. He's also younger and cheaper. Bam will take the spot over who? Who is he taking that over? Because I don't know who he's taking it over. Nice way to start the morning. Bye, Bam. He won't make it to our practice squad. We aren't losing more than 3 games this year. Oh, my. Hey, there's a chance that he can still make it to the practice squad. You never know. Maybe a team isn't needed of a running back. I like it. I freaking love it, actually. Breece Hall's back, guys. How is this possible? We signed Dalvin Cook last night, and then we wake up to the news that Breece Hall's back. Holy crap. What the actual bleep is going on with this team? I'm so happy we're experiencing this all together as a fan base. We are in unity of experiencing the magical offseason continue. Because right when you think it's over, it's not over. You feel me? Right when you think it's all done, it's not over just yet. When is it going to end? It's never going to end because we're going all in and we're going to have a damn good season, bro. We're going to have a damn good season, and you guys are going to be killing it with me. I hope Cook wears 14 so I could put tape over my Darnold jersey. What number do you guys want Cook to be? I think he just goes back to 33, right? Richie, do you think the Cook signing deal will make the Hard Knock show tonight? I think it's very possible, Ron. Absolutely possible. And I can't wait, man. I'm going to be at practice tomorrow and Thursday. Cook's not going to be there, but he'll be there next week. Oh, my God. What a freaking morning. Let's freaking go. Excuse me. Bless me. Thank you. 14 for Cook. Somebody has 33. Yeah, Crockett. He ain't making the team. Come on now. I don't know if I like 14 for Cook, to be honest. There's no single digits available. Yeah, Crockett's getting cut. That's for sure. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think the Jets need a tight end? No. We had 6 tight ends catch a pass in the preseason. 3 of them scored a touchdown. The Jets are freaking deep at tight end. We don't have a superstar there, but we're deep. I missed your super chat. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't. There it is. Thank you so much. How early should I get to Jets camp going tomorrow? I will see you there tomorrow. I appreciate the dono, my friend. You want to get to the parking lot by like 9 a.m. That's the time you want to get in. And then the bus and the gates open at 9, so get in by 9. Even if you get there at 9:15, it's not the end of the world. Even 9:30, it's not the end of the world. But I would recommend getting to the parking lot by 9 a.m. for sure. Appreciate the dono, my man. Thank you. Let's freaking go, bro. What's your first impressions on the rookie quarterbacks? Well, Bryce Young did nothing against our defense. Didn't impress me. He impressed me a lot at joint practice being there, but not at the game. Richie, baby, what's up? How do we get this roster down to 53? I don't know, but that is a great problem to have, right, Jack? It feels good to have that being our biggest concern. We had a very similar concern last year. What if Hackett was hired instead of Mike LaFleur? 2 years ago? Who knows? How many tight ends will we have? I think 4. I saw you at training camp. My grandpa is hiring Towns, PA. Let's go, Ryder. Glad I got to see you, my man. Jets are going to make some tough decisions cutting players. Yep, they had to do it last year. That's what good teams do. Good teams have to make tough decisions. Richie, these Finns, Bills, and Pats fans all think our defense will take a step back, I guess, because of the competition, but they fail to realize our defense is going to be on the field so much less this year. Facts. Let them think that. Let them hold on to the narrative that we faced bad quarterback play and all those things. Let them think that. Let it keep going. I think we have 3 tight ends with the fullback. I don't know. Is Carter Warren a practice squad guy? 5 tackles seems like a lot. Interesting. I don't know. Carter hasn't been playing. I don't know if he's injured or not. Rich, are you getting Madden 24? Yeah, I'm getting Madden 24, and I'll be making some content for sure. My FF sheet is F now. Carter Warren is definitely a practice squad player. I mean, we did draft him in the 4th round, so cutting a 4th round pick is kind of tough to do. He could very well be signed by another team if we cut him. I don't know if the Jets are going to want to cut Carter Warren. Remember, if you draft someone that high, the Jets do not want him to be cut. You feel me? That's a 4th round pick. You don't just cut a 4th round pick. What do you think about Izzy? I think Izzy is going to be a very good player for the Jets team for the long run. And remember, he's still going to be involved in this offense. If all of our running backs are healthy, I think that he's going to get some carries, but obviously not all of them. Dalvin Cook and Breece are going to take the boatload of it, but Izzy's going to be there to provide depth. And guys, injuries happen. So if one of the running backs goes down, we got Izzy. And depth is a good thing. I love that our problem now is that we have too many mouths to feed. That is the best problem I've ever heard. Davis should have been cut. Which Davis are you referring to? Who gets cut at running back? I have to guess Bam Knight. Other teams can't wait until the Jets have to cut some defensive linemen. Yeah. That was hilarious. A news drop while you were with the jabronis. Yeah, dude. That was crazy. I was reading the chat during the roundtable, and I saw the chat spamming. Cook to the Jets. Cook signed. Cook to the Jets. Cook to the Jets. And I'm like, okay, this seems a little suspicious. Usually the chat loves to troll and give some fake news, but this seems real because multiple people are saying it. So I immediately go to Twitter and I saw the breaking news, and that's when I reacted. Which Davis are you talking about? Cutting who? Ashton Davis? Corey Davis? Because Ashton Davis is in. I think Michael Carter's odd man out last year of his contract. I think I have to disagree respectfully. This is not his last year on his contract. He has 2 more years on his contract. And I think the Jets really value Michael Carter. I think that he brings a different element to this offense. Izzy brings, and Bam Knight kind of have a similar type of play style, and I think Izzy's better than Bam Knight personally. Michael Carter brings a versatility to this backfield, and I think people need to realize that having a guy like Michael Carter who can make people miss in the open field and pick up the first down and catch passes out of the backfield and be a pretty good pass blocker is extremely valuable. So I have to disagree. Michael Carter's not the not the odd man out. Because he brings a different dimension. Not every running back needs to be able to go out there and score 50-yard touchdown runs, 70-yard touchdown runs. That's not Michael Carter's game, and it doesn't have to be because that's why we have Breece. That's why we have Dalvin Cook now, and that's why we have Izzy. Carter brings a different element, the balance, the footwork, the vision, making people miss. I think Izzy is a mix of Carter and Hall. Izzy looks good, bro. 100%. Michael Carter is literally your favorite player's favorite player. I know, bro. I don't know why there's all of a sudden slander at Carter. I guess they're holding on to the sophomore slump. Corey Davis, any 3rd-round picks for Mike Evans? Guys, this isn't Madden. Like, what do you think? Is this Madden? You can just, hey, Buccaneers, we'll throw you a 3rd-rounder and Corey Davis for Mike Evans. And then we'll get done. This is not Madden, folks. This is very unrealistic. With a wealth of D-line, tight ends, and running backs, why can't we package these guys for some help at offensive line? Guys, what team is willing to sacrifice a good offensive lineman right now? I don't think you guys realize that no team is trading away a good offensive lineman in August. No team is doing that. This is not Madden. This isn't fantasy football. You can't just trade away a pick or a player like what we have for a good offensive lineman. Offensive lineman is such a valuable piece. Nobody is trading away. You guys have to realize it takes 2 to tango. It's not just like the Jets making an offer and then they get an offensive lineman. The other team has to be willing to trade away an offensive lineman. And let me tell you guys right now, there's not a team out there in the NFL that's willing to trade away a offensive lineman that will be better than what we already have on this team. Okay? Every team needs better offensive linemen. So why would a team in August want to trade away a good offensive lineman before the season starts? It's just not realistic. You guys got to realize that it's a business, that offensive lineman is a very big priority, and there's not an offensive lineman that's available in free agency that's better than what we have right now, and there's not an offensive lineman that's on the trade block that's better than what we have right now. So stop it. Sick of it. I get it. You're not satisfied. You want an upgrade. There's nothing wrong with that. But stop making it seem like Joe Douglas is sitting on his hands. Why is he not getting us offensive line help? Because you can't do that at this time of the year. It's just not realistic. It's just not. This isn't Madden. I feel like people are stuck in franchise mode. Yeah, package a second rounder in next year's 7th, and we'll get the tackle. I mean, come on now. The whole Zach Martin thing was never going to happen. I mean, like, if you actually thought that the Jets were going to pull off a trade for Zach Martin, come on. Not happening. Now, what I will say that's different than this, at the deadline, that is when a trade can happen for an offensive lineman. That is when a trade can happen for a wide receiver. That is when a trade can happen for any position. Because that's at the trade deadline is a different story than August. Okay? So when we're in August, teams are all feeling like they can go all in and win the Super Bowl. That's what every mindset is. Whether you're the Panthers, to the Falcons, to the Texans, to the Jets, to the Dolphins, to the Chiefs, everybody has the same goal to go win the Super Bowl. But when it comes to the trade deadline, that's when you can really assess where your team is at. And when you're a team that's willing to sell because you don't have a good season and you want to build your future, and then you have a team like the Jets who are going to be buyers at the deadline, which, by the way, has never happened yet. That's when the Jets can be aggressive. Go get an offensive lineman. Go get a wide receiver. That is when it is, okay? Not now. A team's not going to be willing to give away a player like that before the season starts. It's not realistic. So I hear you guys. I hear the concerns. There's nothing wrong with the concerns, but there's something wrong with the realistic approach that you got to realize that this isn't something, okay, that is possible. But I am excited because, remember, we are entering a new phase of Joe Douglas's tenure as a GM because he's always been a seller because we've sucked, but now he's going to become a buyer, and he's been a buyer this offseason. He's going to start trading for players. He's going to start trading our picks for players. We saw where Aaron Rodgers traded, and now we're going to be packaging draft picks for players instead of trading away our own for draft picks. And I saw some people say, trade away Bryce Huff or Carl Lawson for a pick. What? That's the old Jets mindset. Trade our good players that are in walk years for good draft picks to build for the future. That's done with. Done with. You keep Bryce up. You keep Carl Lawson. We're going all in. You need as much pieces as possible, bro. Build Joe Diaz's statue already. We will when we win. The missing piece to the Joe Douglas statue is winning, and that's it, Melvin. He has done everything he needs to do. He just needs to sit back and kick his feet up at this point. Love your content, Richie Rich. What do you say to those haters saying, ooh, the Jets are buying a Super Bowl? They don't say that when the Yankees do it every year. We popping, baby. Derek, appreciate it. And the people that say that we're buying a Super Bowl are morons. They don't know anything about this Jets organization, if that's the fact, because this team is built through the draft. The youth is what makes this team talented. 2 Rookie of the Years. Breece Hall, Jermaine Johnson, Quinton Williams. I mean, I can go on. This Jets team is built through the draft, and then we supplemented through free agency. If they think we're buying, They're morons. They don't know football. They don't know what's going on. They don't know anything about this team, and they're simply blindly hating. Okay? Blindly hating. That's the reality of it, bro. And that's okay. Not everybody's going to be able to understand what's going on with this Jets team. And that's totally fine. Guys, if you're just tuning into the show, we got 300 people watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get it going. 120 likes. Let's get a 200 likes before the stream is all wrapped up. Let's freaking go, baby. Hit that like button. Let's go. Lazard, Rodgers, and Cook are from the draft. Bro, those are 4 players you're talking about. Are those players moving the needle? Rodgers, this is the point here, bro. Rodgers isn't coming here if we did not build through the draft. Rodgers is not coming here if we did not have Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Quinton Williams, Breece Hall, Jermaine Johnson. The entire core is the draft. You got to draft first before you can bring in these veterans. So you saying this, you think the Jets are buying the Super Bowl? Please. Come on. What good organizations do is when they draft well and they have players on a rookie contracts, all of a sudden they have a window. And guess what, folks? The Jets have a Super Bowl window because the window is we have so much talent on rookie deals where we have to win while they're on their rookie deals. So what do good organizations do? They become aggressive. That's when they start opening up the books. That's when they realize, wow, we're going to have to pay Sauce eventually. We're going to have to pay Garrett eventually. We're going to have to pay Jermaine and Breece and all these guys money eventually. Let's take advantage of their rookie contracts, and let's go after Aaron Rodgers. Let's go after Dalvin Cook. Let's extend Quinton Williams. Let's go out there and sign Allen Lazard. That's what good teams do. When you draft well, that's the luxury. You have a window. You have great players on rookie deals. Arguably, our best players are on rookie deals. Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner and Breece Hall are arguably our best players. Come on. You can't buy a championship. It's just not how it works. You got to draft first, and then you buy. Come on. You can't buy a title in a salary cap league. Exactly, bro. This isn't baseball. Even in baseball, you can't buy to win. Any Mets fans in the chat? I'm a Mets fan too. Pretty obvious. You can't buy a freaking championship, even in that sport, even without a salary cap. So you can't buy. You got to be able to build properly through the draft before you can start to buy. It is that freaking simple, bro. It's that simple. I love seeing the AFC's roundtable this year as Richie and the Jets get to shit on Master and TD. Ooh, it's beautiful. I see a lot of hate. I'm a Texans fan, and I salute you because winners do winning things. Appreciate it. We got haters, so we pop it. Team is stacked in the trenches, so this season is all about 6 words. Do it, do it, do it. All gas, no break. You know it. Come on now. Just because we're loaded doesn't mean we can move, guys. Look at the Pats. Every year they get rid of a Pro Bowl guys like Samuel. Yeah, very true. Cook wants a Super Bowl with Rodgers as quarterback and bring the NFC North to the AFC East. Priest. It's true. Extend Jody and Salah. After this year, I'm down. For sure. You can't forget about Clemens. How about my man Michael Clemens doing some yoga and meditating on that One Jets Drive episode last night? You guys watch that? The most ferocious, scary man has a soft spot. And he's practicing some mindfulness. You guys got to start practicing some mindfulness. Just purchased Elastic? No way. Did you just purchase it? Does that mean Jets Media Day is officially sold out? There's 1 ticket left, and my friend right here just got it. If that's the case, I got to deactivate the link right now because I cannot let somebody buy a ticket that I don't have. Let me just double check. Oh, man. You did. My friend just bought the last ticket for Jets Media Day, which means I got to deactivate this link because nobody can buy another one. Deactivate. All right. Jets Media Day is sold out. Congratulations for getting the last ticket. That is awesome, man. Let's go. I'll send over your ticket. Wow. Jets Media Day sold out. I'll never forget Clemens was in the darkness before A-Rod. True. Thank you for the malice to feed quote. Which quote? Earlier on? I like you more than TD from the Dolphins fans channel. TD is arrogant. Hey, man, I love TD, but I appreciate it. Why is a Jets player on the cover of Madden in that picture? Because we don't want to see Josh Allen on there. It's a little edit. How does Jets Media Day work? So Jets Media Day is week 3 against the Patriots. And when you buy a ticket through me, you get the ticket to the game. You get access to the field after the game. You get an all-inclusive tailgate before the game. You get a custom Jets Media Day t-shirt and access to my tailgate live stream. So all those things. Let's go. Breece is back, baby. Breece is freaking back. Woo! What a day. So, folks, we do have a new partner of today's live stream that I'm excited to show you guys. So we're going to roll a nice little video for you guys. I am super proud to be partnered up with Mint Mobile for today's live stream. Thought to yourself, why the heck is my phone bill so darn high? Well, let me tell you about Mint Mobile, who I'm partnering with for today's video. You might already know Mint Mobile if you've seen those funny advertisements from Ryan Reynolds, who is also an owner, but let me quickly tell you how awesome their service actually is. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for as low as $15 a month, and you don't have to sacrifice any coverage, speed, or data. They're built on the nation's largest 5G network. They keep costs low because they sell directly to you online. They cut out the retail stores and salespeople. Why should you pay more than you have to for access for the same network? All Mint Mobile plans include unlimited nationwide talk and text plus lightning fast 5G and free mobile hotspot. Mint also offers a modern family plan that lets you set up a super affordable family plan with as little as 2 lines. My personal experience with Mint Mobile has been really awesome. Ever since I transitioned, I've noticed no difference of connecting to Mint's network compared to all the other networks out there. I can still watch my favorite YouTube videos. I can still listen to my favorite podcasts, play video games on my phone. The network of Mint has been fantastic. Switching to Mint is super easy. Thanks to their digital eSIM cards, you can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your own home. If your phone isn't eSIM compatible, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. And now, as a special limited time offer, you can get their unlimited plan, which is normally only $30 a month, for just $15 a month. That's 50% savings off their already super low price. It only takes 15 minutes to pay as low as $15 a month for your phone plan. It really is that simple. Use my link down below in the description. I'm super excited to be partnered up with Mint Mobile in today's video. And if you already made the switch, let me know down below in the comments. Big shout out to Mint Mobile for partnering up with Jets Media in today's live stream. Again, guys, click that link pinned at the top of the chat or down below in the description to get that offer. Big time shout out to Mint Mobile. So let's get back into business. Breece Hall is officially going to be back at practice this morning. It's 10:24 a.m. Practice starts probably around this time. I'm going to be updating you guys of what happens at practice today in the video later on. We got a lot of exciting things. Hard Knocks tonight. Hard Knocks tonight, bro. Hard Knocks tonight. Woo! I think they're going to feature Dalvin Cook. Do you guys think so? I think that Hard Knocks is going to feature Dalvin Cook tonight. What do you guys think? Because they had footage of him that they couldn't show for the first episode because Dalvin Cook was not officially a Jet just yet. But now he is a Jet, and I think they're going to hold on to it. And what do you guys think of one Jets drive last night? My favorite part was Michael Clemens in the beginning, bro. As a fellow yogi, I love that. The fact that they have a mindfulness teacher that's teaching these players to go inward and focus on the mind is so important for this team. People have no idea how hard it is to be able to just balance. And when you calm the mind inside, the outside world becomes more easy to do. And that outside world is what? The game of football, baby. Going out there, attacking it, all gas, no break, becoming an animal. That's what Michael Clemens is. And I love how if you look at this Jets roster, there's one player that you would predict to not be doing those types of things, it's Michael Clemens. That's why you can never judge a book by its cover. That's why. Seeing him out there, man, oh, that was great. That was cool. So, One Jets Drive was awesome. We got Hard Knocks tonight. We're pretty much spoiled as Jets fans with content. One Jets Drive, Hard Knocks back to back. All this news happening. Training camp tomorrow and Thursday. I will be at training camp tomorrow and Thursday. Let's go. I like the Clemens yoga sesh too. Shows his depth. Facts. It really does. I love that they incorporated that in the intro. You know, I'm actually a yoga teacher. Not a lot of people know that. And seeing that made me very happy. I was like, yo, I always say, man, the Jets need some yoga. Not only is he going to help out with preventing injuries, but it's most importantly all about the mind. That's what yoga is. It's the science of the mind. So seeing Michael Clemens do that makes me happy because obviously there's a lot of that happening behind closed doors that's not going to be featured on One Jets Drive. You feel me? That was pretty darn cool. I hope Clemens has a good year. Me too, man. He's got it. He's got it. Have to go, Richie. Actually need to do some work. Love what you do, bro. Go get some work done, man. I don't want to distract you from your work. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Mind, body, spirit. Michael knows. How'd you get into yoga? Not going to get too deep into it, but 5 years ago I found it and I've been studying it deeply ever since. Richie, we need virtual Jets yoga. Make it happen. You need to teach us. I'm down, man. Come through to Long Island. I teach here. I teach yoga classes on Long Island, so pull up. I guide meditations, breath work, all those stuff. Have a good one, everyone. Off to work, too. Shout out, Michael. Appreciate you tuning in. Go enjoy some work, baby. This is going to be a good day for you guys going to work, right? Dalvin Cook's a Jet. Breece Hall's returning for practice. What? Is it safe to draft Breece Hall in fantasy? Now, that's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. Now, I honestly don't know. Depends what round. I think so because he has the home run potential. And if you're willing to draft Hall and realize that throughout the season he's going to get better and you can sacrifice to production in the beginning, then yeah, you draft him. I'm going to draft him for sure. Do you scream at your yoga students? Absolutely not, Maria. I scream at you guys, but not my yoga students. 4th round, yeah, that's a steal. 100%. Even I would argue 3rd round. But 4th round, no doubt. He does breath work by chanting the Jets chant. Oh, that's great, Jimmy. I love that. I love TD's face when you broke the Cook news live. He thought I was lying too. He didn't believe me because the amount of times that TD has lied on to try to troll on the stream is a lot. So he thought I was getting him back. He made a lie that Quinnen got traded once, that Dalvin Cook got signed to the Dolphins once. So when I did it, he thought I was lying, but I wasn't lying. I was for real. Is Cook going to practice today? No, he's not going to be at practice today. He's not going to be at practice till next week. Where do you teach? I teach in Lynbrook. I also might be teaching in Massapequa. All over the map. I'm in East Meadow, Landon. East Meadow, baby. Hit the like button on your way out. Facts. When you leave, smash the like button. If you already did your work here. Appreciate it. Come on now. My man's dropping that deep philosophy in the chat real quick. Justin, I see you. The answer is yes. Only few will know. Has your admin merged with your Rahman? Yeah, it has. and I continue to strive for it. Oh, man, I'm in Island Park. Might have to try some mindful yoga someday. Would love it, man. Would love it. For those guys that don't know who is a yogi on the New York Jets, I mean, you probably know by now. Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he embodies it. There's a lot about Aaron Rodgers that I connected with, which is why when Rodgers became a Jet, it was really cool for me because I've been following Rodgers for a long time, for years, like in terms of his like off the field stuff. And the fact that he is a Jet is just the merge of the two worlds for me, man. Did you see 66 this week? I did see 66 this week. That man was moving. Moving people. Bam will be the practice squad or we carry 4 running backs on the roster. I'll be sick if we can get him on the freaking practice squad, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to clear the waivers. Best trio in the NFL, Cook, Hall, Carter. You can't ask for a better trio than that, Leo, 100%. Inhale, exhale, Aaron Rodgers. That's going to be the mantra that I'm going to push out. Inhale, exhale, Jets. I love it. I'm not too far. I'm in Hop Hog. I know where Hop Hog is. I know Long Island. Richie, you ready for Hardman to catch all his tutties from A-Rod getting the defense to jump off sides? Bro, Jimmy, come on. You get me too excited with that. Breathe, manifest, O-line, sign, Risner. There you go, Ryan. I tried to manifest that this morning and during my meditation. It was hard to meditate this morning because I really wanted to relax, but my mind was just like, yo, Dalvin Cook's a Jet. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, Dalvin Cook's a Jet. And then I come on here, sit down, and I see breaking news. Breece Hall's activated. Whoa! It doesn't end. It doesn't end, folks. Come on. I moved to Nebraska, but used to live in Bridgewater, New Jersey. There we go, Brian. Representing Jets Nation out in Nebraska. I love that. Bam won't clear waivers. Hopefully he doesn't end up in the AFC. Yes, sir. When was the last time we had 2 elite running back ones? It's been a minute. Imagine the split back shotgun with Breece and Dalvin Cook. LMAO, no linebacker group is safe. Dude, literally. Literally. What are they going to do to defend that? That's what A-Rod took a pay cut for. Get some protection for the man. And Risner is a good run blocker too. Absolutely, man. Richie, I believe teams have inquired for MC. There's no way that hasn't happened. Yeah, just because teams are inquiring doesn't mean it's going to happen. In my eyes. There's, I don't know. There's no way. But folks, make sure you guys smash that like button. We got 200 people watching right now. Jets Media Day is sold out. Wow. That's pretty wild stuff. 166 likes. You guys are killing it. Breece Hall's back. Dalvin Cook is a Jet. Vibes are immaculate. I'm going to be at camp tomorrow and Thursday, staying overnight in a hotel. I'm going to be with Jack. So we're going to be bringing you guys coverage of the joint practice. They canceled the joint practice on Thursday, but we'll still see the joint practice on Wednesday. So that's going to be cool. Richie, what a sweet moment from last night to be able to announce the signing of Cook live and see the reaction of the haters, especially TD. Epic. That was epic, bro. That was epic. I love MC vibes. I don't think he's traded. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm going to stand tall and say he's not going anywhere. You feel me? Bryce is back. Breece! Yeah, he is. Man, Breece being activated means we are loading the bullets. We are looking scary. We are the dragon. Oh, my. We have become the dragon, bro. Did you save me a ticket like you said you would, my friend? Ah, shit. I'm sorry, bro. Tickets were flying off the shelves. It was hard for me to save some. My apology, Jimmy. I don't think I could try to get you one. I'm gonna reach out to the Jets for you, bro. But I did say many times that these tickets are flying out, and if you want to get yours, you got to get it, man. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Hopefully, you can make it next year or pull up and come to the tailgate. I gotta meet you, Jimmy. You're my guy. You're my freaking guy. The problem is Cook isn't able to practice, so he'll be practicing next week. It's all good. It's all good, Jimmy. Appreciate you, bro. Mark Ingram, Lamar Jackson, both rush for like 1K each for the Ravens in 19. Is that a running back one? True that. All right, folks. I'm going to wrap up the show here. I got to get some food in my system. And then I'm going to be practicing, or I'm going to be reporting on what happens at practice today later on in the show. So stay tuned for that, folks. Hit that like button on your way out. I greatly appreciate you guys. Big time. Let's go freaking Jets. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll catch you guys later on. Dalvin Cook is a Jet. Breece Hall's back. The vibes are immaculate. Let's go. Enjoy your Tuesday. Camp tomorrow. Woo! Let's go. I love you too. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. Peace out, bro. Let's go, Jets. Later.